Welcome everybody to Champlain Ice Forum in Champlain Park, Minnesota. Brett MacKenzie joined you today with camerawoman Christina Eilertson. Thanks for joining us, Christina. We all just had a very lovely lunch here in between games. And now we are back and ready to bring you action from the Rebel Classic. Wildcats 8-6-2. Owatonna Huskies 7-8-1. Should be an even matchup. Wildcats and Owatonna both skating for a bid in the championship game. Wildcats are going to need a win and keep the goals low. Puck drops next. Starting lineup: Schmidt, Turvold, Mann, Williams, Vobel. Big stop right there off the hop. It was Williams getting a stick in front of the goal. And a loose puck jumped upon there by our starting goaltender, number 70, Austin Schwark. Austin posting himself a shutout this morning against sorry there, folks. Yeah. Excuse me. The game this morning against Blaine ended up a 2-0 win for your Wildcats. And with a stroke of fortune, there's Williams. He's going to go for roughing, likely. Interference is the call. Williams to the box. So, yes, it was a fortunate bounce here at the tournament when Minneapolis and Forest Lake skated to a 2-2 tie just moments ago. With that, it kept the Wildcat hopes alive for their championship bid. Now, we've done all sorts of calculus, and we've tried to do the math best we can, but as far as we can tell, the Wildcats now are somewhat in control of their own destiny. They'll need a win here against Owatonna. And without going 2-3 levels deep into the tie-breaking process, they'll need to keep Owatonna to 1 goal or less. So that is the task at hand. Owatonna starting here now on the power play with 13:34 left in the first period. These early starts are a stream team's dream. Stream team's dream. There it is. Running around, trying to get everything set. We just barely got it today. Literally running to the production booth after warm-ups. Happy to be with you here on a Saturday afternoon. Penalty killing unit right now: MacKenzie, Skoog, Eilertson, and Levine. Minute 9 left on the Williams minor for interference. Shot from the point, sails wide. Number 29, player to watch out for. 29-77, scouting report says. Key players here for Owatonna. Now it's Skoog and MacKenzie. MacKenzie chips it in, goes for his change. 47 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Eagan Wildcats. Glove save for Schwark, and he holds on. I mentioned that last game was a 2-1 victory. Your shutout goaltender there in frame, number 70, Austin Schwark. Mann, Henrickson, Steinke, and Vogel out to kill the remaining 20 seconds of this penalty. Nice stop there from Henrickson. Gets the puck out into neutral ice. Offsides goes Owatonna. Wildcats remain shorthanded here, not just in the penalty box, but with 3 players out of today's lineup. Liam Riley, Jake Palin, and Owen Delmonico. None of them dressed for today's game for various reasons. Wishing Owen Delmonico the best in his quick recovery. Owen was knocked out of the game yesterday. Wildcats are full strength. Williams back on the ice. 11:50 left here in the first period. Williams winning a nice puck race. Absorbs a hit in the near corner. Now it's Henrickson cutting to the middle. His backhand shot, he shoots, he scores! Ethan Mann! Ethan Mann with a beautiful tip out front. Henrickson threw it over to him. We should get a good look at that from the near side corner. There's Williams. Now Mann in the slot. Puck should be coming out from the right side of your screen. And there's the tip out of midair. Ethan Mann with a gorgeous opening goal. Ethan Mann makes it a 1-0 game here with 11:25 left in the first period. Nice to get the monkey off the back early. Now the Wildcats looking for some insurance runs. Schmidt. This one played up for Turvold. Turvold tries to cycle it back towards MacKenzie, throws it towards the goal. Hits a weird stanchion behind the net. Schmidt takes over. Driving to the center is Schmidt. Levine down on the pinch. Eilertson's going to pick it up in neutral ice. Eilertson makes the camerawoman nervous. But all's well as ends well, they say. Puck jumped up out of play. We will have a stoppage. 10:38 to go in the first. And the play-by-play announcer grabs his water bottle. Skoog, Mann, Henrickson, Vogel, Steinke. Mann playing it back to Skoog. Now Vogel, back to Mann. Vogel once more. Wildcats showing some pep early in this game. Now Skoog trying to find Henrickson in the slot. Now Mann, his shot goes wide. Mann behind the net, looking for Skoog. Henrickson bound the back door. He shoots and it's a save. Max Henrickson having himself a day. Henrickson getting his first goal of the season earlier this morning and picks up his first assist of the season here on the Mann goal. Almost had himself another one. Just can't get the handle on it. Number 27, Max Henrickson. Same crew, on goal, he shoots! It's not in! Now it's in! And that's why we have some replay here, folks. Not exactly sure what just happened. Let's take a peek. It's Mann on the draw, one back to Levine. Levine takes a shot, might have been tipped by Mann. Is it in at that point? Oh, I think it was backdoor. Let's take a look here from the opposite angle. Find out who our goal scorer. I suspect That might have been Max Henrickson, back door. It's up, hits the knob of the stick, and sure enough, there it is. It's like he's listening to us here in the booth. Max Henrickson, now with 3 points on the day. 2 goals and an assist. Have a day, Maxie. All right, catching our breath up here in the press box. Williams, Levine, Mann, Henrickson, and Skoog. 9:04 left in the first period. Skoog playing it across ice, picked up by an Owatonna defender. Now MacKenzie. MacKenzie dances around one, tries to collect, and does. MacKenzie takes a short angle shot. Blocked there by the Owatonna goaltender. Slap shot sails high. Now Schmidt battling behind the net, finds Turvold. Turvold shot on goal, MacKenzie scores! Wildcats pouring it on. MacKenzie from Turvold. There's the shot from Turvold. His initial save, MacKenzie didn't have to do much to put that one away. There's the shot, rebound, sitting right there for MacKenzie. He flips it up and into the net. So the Wildcats going to work with 8:05 left in the first period, now up by a commanding 3-goal lead. Defense now the name of the game. Wildcats fighting for that championship's bid. Owatonna off the glass and out. Eilertson recovers. Sends it across. Almost picked off for a breakaway. Now Vobel around the outside. Going backdoor for Turvold. It's just off the mark. Now Vobel catches up with his rebound shot. Keeps it in the zone. Only temporarily, though. Wildcats going back. Schmidt crossing the line. MacKenzie stops at the blue line. Schmidt and MacKenzie going to work. This line of first-year forwards, MacKenzie, Schmidt, and Turvold. No high stick as Owatonna was the first to check up. Now MacKenzie out of the near corner. Surveying his options, pulls back. Sends it out front for Turvold. Shot, save. Schmidt, shot, another save. Eilertson holds the zone. Puts it on net. Blocked in the slot. And Owatonna says mercy. They ice it. 6:39. A round of applause from the Eagan parents. Mann, Skoog, Henrickson, by contrast, an all second-year line. These three players coming up from the B1 team of last year. Ethan Mann off to a very strong start. Now Owatonna 2-on-2 on the line. That flips up over Schwartz's shoulder. Steinke defending behind the net. Steinke and Henrickson battling in the near corner, far corner. Now Skoog. Skoog and Mann, 2-on-1. Skoog caught from behind. That shot tipped away. Schwartz leaving it for Mann. Mann gets knocked off the puck. Turnover low in the zone. Now it's Henrickson. Williams gets pulled down, no call. He flips it across, intending that for Skoog. Skoog dumps it in. Wildcats working on a change. Owatonna trying to break out of their own end. This one zips past, gets to Levine in the near corner. Levine lays a nice hit near the Zamboni door. Puck flutters across the slot, ends up on the far point. Owatonna dumping it down to Vobel. Vobel rims it around. It'll be Henrickson. I'm sorry, that's Skoog chasing it down. Vobel. MacKenzie tipping it back, but there's Owatonna player behind the net. That one tipped away by Levine. MacKenzie finds a loose puck in the far corner. He'll search for a lane up the center of the ice. And he finds it. MacKenzie, shot, blocker save. MacKenzie still finds Turvold, it's low in the slot, shoots, he scores! MacKenzie and Turvold connect again. This time Turvold with a rocket shot from the slot. Has time to load it up, goes blocker side. There's Turvold collecting. Finds his spot and buries it. 4-0 now. Levine. Back off the wall, it'll be Turvold. Turvold fends off a defender in the far corner. Schmidt into support. Levine stands up, lays a nice check. Turvold puts it off the glass. MacKenzie will find it along the half wall. MacKenzie still battling for it, behind the net. Fakes once, gets pushed down. Vobel into support. Turvold. Now MacKenzie with the rip. Owatonna comes back. 77, a player to watch out here for Owatonna. He's got a rocket shot, that number 77. Now Levine. Collects on the wall. MacKenzie scoots it up to Henrickson. Kept it at the line. Schwark will stop it. Chip it over to Vobel. Now Levine finds a seam. Wildcats complete their change as Levine pulls his trigger out the forehand off the side of the net. Now Vobel sending it back in. Eilertson. Indirect pass right on the tape for Mann. Henrickson picks it up. Henrickson back to Mann. Skoog in the slot. That one ends up behind the net. Chipped out to Eilertson. Back to Skoog. Skoog throws it towards the net. Pop fly. Goaltender holds on. Quick whistle, we'll do it again. Henrickson, back to Mann. Henrickson again. Henrickson loses his stick, still battles hard. I'm sorry, that was the Owatonna player that lost his stick. Now a breakaway for Owatonna. Shot save. Rebound tipped high. The puck had jumped over Eilertson's stick. Owatonna comes in all alone, but Schwark makes it happen. Let's take a look at that replay. There's the bouncing puck. Not a whole lot Eilertson could do. Then Schwark all alone pulls it in. So with 1:17 left in the first period, Wildcats back to work. 4-0 your score here from Champlain Park. We've got a high stick. Not sure if this is the puck or the penalty variety. It appears to be the penalty variety. Number 16. That'd be Jace Lane. Jace Lane of Owatonna, having a seat for 2 minutes, puts the Wildcats on the power play for 2 minutes for 1:07 left in the first. May have been offside. We'll take a closer look when we have a stoppage of play. Williams, Mann, able to pick up the puck behind the net. Williams with a wide angle shot. Goalie holds on. Let's take a look at that last one. See if that may have gone in offside. I suspect it may have. It was close. In the game prior to this one of the referees caught a stick up high. Poor guy left a big pile of blood right near the blue line. He was a hurting unit. Did he get stretchered off? Yeah. Wow. Press box is learning that he was stretchered off. Now here's Eilertson. "15 seconds left for Turvold. Turvold to Williams to Vobel. 10 seconds. Now Mann. Also may have been offside. Eilertson to the middle. Eilertson shoots. Save. It's an all Eilertson press box on the camera, and then to our right, making the trip down from Detroit Lakes. So with the buzzer, we will take a short pause and be back here in about 60 seconds for the second period here in Champlain Park. Second period underway. Vobel, Eilertson, Mann, Turvold, and Williams. We've got some line shuffling. And it goes down for icing. Mann now with Williams and Turvold. On net, quick whistle. 30 seconds left of the Wildcat power play. Now Mann. Flipped up out to Eilertson. Turvold holds the line. Gets it to Mann, who has lots of room in the slot. Mann, his shot hit a defender, blocked into the far corner. Eilertson. Now Turvold. Huskies full strength. Vobel pulls to his forehand, takes a shot, glove save. He holds on. 14 minutes left to go in the second period. Now MacKenzie out of the far corner, looking for Henrickson. That hit a pad. Steinke to Skoog. MacKenzie knocks it down. Now it's Levine. Knifes it over towards Steinke. Break for Owatonna. That shot goes wide. Owatonna, one-timer helmet save. That one goes backdoor, picked up by Skoog. Skoog up to MacKenzie, 2-on-2 from the Eagan blue line. He's with Henrickson. MacKenzie pulls, drags, shoots, just to save. Henrickson and MacKenzie in the near corner. Back to Henrickson. Henrickson looking for Skoog. Now Levine. Levine cycling it back to Skoog. Skoog right back to Levine, tipped into the far corner. Henrickson will find it, and Henrickson lays a hit. Puck played behind the goal. Skoog will try to catch up with it on the hash mark. There's Levine. Bouncing puck. Steinke, last man back, sends it off the wall. MacKenzie tips it in. Still a bouncing puck. Steinke. Player right in front of the penalty box here. Now it's Levine. Levine, headmans to Henrickson, just can't hold on. Caught it just on the right side of the red line, avoids the icing call. Steinke. Steinke with a full head of steam up the far wall. Now it's Mann. Mann, backhand pass looking for Schmidt. Just off the mark. Now Turvold. Schmidt to Turvold. Mann, backhand shot, just can't get it away. Now out to Eilertson. Back towards Turvold. Mann, his wraparound attempt, he scores!
Oh, running time? It's running time.
Mann picks up a loose puck. Goes for the stuff. He gets dropped, but still makes the goal. Press box is learning now that 5 goals should signify running time.
Saying it loud. We'll see. Oh, it's done.
Not only is it not running time, they didn't start the clock. So we'll play on.
Okay. Okay, press box. Or not press box.
11:17 left in the second period. Now we have a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 developing. Mann, back to Schmidt, he scores! Schmidt this time. Hudson Schmidt on the board. 6-0 now. Beautiful play from Ethan Mann. Backhand sauce right on the tape. Mann, backhand, forehand, goal. Hudson Schmidt burying it. .10:48 left. Henrickson, Skoog, MacKenzie, Levine, and Williams now back on defense. Out to the line, blocked there by MacKenzie. Picked back up by number 77. Big shot. Nice save there from
Team manager's on it.
Oftentimes running time rules do take effect in the third period. We have various versions of the rule book. Learning now, we may have been looking at a rule book from last year's tournament. We'll see. Levine catches a loose puck out into neutral ice. Williams finds the seam. Pulls up, just loses the handle. Henrickson, back to MacKenzie. MacKenzie settles it down. Lost his sauce pass over to Williams. Levine knocks it back. MacKenzie dances a couple times. Skoog up the wall to Henrickson. Now Levine with a big hit. Now MacKenzie's got room. MacKenzie 1-on-2. MacKenzie pulling to the outside, gets pulled down. Will draw a penalty. So the Wildcats will go on the power play with 9:29 left in the second period.
It's all right.
Vobel down to Turvold. Finding Steinke on the far point. Now Schmidt. Back to Steinke. Mann in the near far corner. Schmidt pulls, shoots, goes wide. This will come back out in neutral ice. Now Vobel crosses the line on the power play. Backhand looking for Turvold. Bouncing puck, able to be flushed away by the Huskies. Now Steinke. on his forehand side, pulls up, puts it off the wall to Vobel. 1 minute left in the power play. Steinke back to Turvold. Turvold puts it on net. Glove save, he holds on. I think that may have been a goalie change. Yep, so we're thinking now that it is third period that goes to running time. It makes sense. Yeah. Last year's rules, apparently, we're learning this all on the fly. Last year, any 5-goal differential would have done it, running time. This year, third period only. Net looks like it's off. It is absolutely off. Goaltender pulls it back onto its pegs. Now MacKenzie. Working up through the middle. Back to Skoog. Skoog feeds Eilertson at the point. Eilertson dances near the top of the circle. Number 77. Worked off the puck by Henrickson. Now it's Williams. To Eilertson. Eilertson, nice little sauce pass to MacKenzie. It's 3-on-2. MacKenzie finds Skoog. Skoog shoots. Blocked. Huskies are full strength. 7:25 as we reach the midway point of this hockey game. Eilertson, shot on goal. Rebound picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna sends it out. Skoog will have to skate for it. Diving for it was the Owatonna player. Skoog now. Mann wants it, but it's Eilertson skating away. Eilertson to the front of the slot. Mann pushing it into the near corner. Schmidt. Now Williams. Williams just can't hold on. Eilertson will chase it down into the near corner. Eilertson flushing it back to Turvold. Now Mann. That was in Williams' skates. Sent back in. Schwark stopping in, leaving it for Ben Williams. Williams flipping it up over the net, looking for Turvold. Williams again. Williams with the full head of steam. Pulling into the center. Williams. Waiting for a shot. Takes it, hits the side of the net. Mann collects along the hash mark, leaving it for Schmidt. Back to Mann. Mann on his backhand to his forehand, trying to get it back door to Turvold. Bouncing puck into the far corner. 5:44 left in the second. Turvold just bobbles, gets to Levine. Now Schmidt. Schmidt wisely puts it back to Levine. Now Turvold. Turvold absorbs a check. Mann picks up the loose puck. Levine. Back into the corner for Mann. Mann looking back door for Turvold. It was deflected at the last moment. Beautiful play there from Ethan Mann. Mann and Turvold. Turvold lays a check. And it looks like there may have been a retaliatory something. Number 16. Jace Lane once more. Puts the Wildcats back in the power play with exactly 5 minutes left in the second period. 2 minutes on that board. Bit of confusion here. Owatonna coaches getting an explanation. There's no penalty time on the board, but there is a player in the box. 5-minute major. What was the call? 5-minute major. Well, no, 4-minute double minor. There's 4 minutes on the board. I didn't catch what the infraction was. Double minor, roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct. Wildcats on the power play now for 4 minutes. MacKenzie loses the handle and it comes back out into Eagan territory. It'll be an icing. MacKenzie wins it back towards Skoog. Skoog plays it to Vobel, and the Wildcats set up on the near wall. MacKenzie to Vobel. Vobel, shot from the slot, pad save, rebound comes to the near corner. Henrickson on his backhand, high in the slot, sends it over to Levine. Levine fakes the scissor, plays it to Vobel. Vobel, plenty of time high in the slot. Vobel dances one, gets pushed down. Levine into support, he able to hold the zone. Now MacKenzie's coming out of the corner. MacKenzie, backside, looking for Skoog, he scores! Preston Skoog with a power play goal. There's MacKenzie feeding him from behind the goal. Up over the shoulder and in. 7-0 the score. There's MacKenzie. Thought he might have been going for the wraparound. Sees Skoog. Skoog one-times it just up over him. Maybe even got a little bar down action. Now Schmidt sets up behind the net. Wildcats still on the power play for another minute 42. Turvold to Williams, back to Turvold. All the way across to Steinke, this big Olympic ice. Williams finds Turvold just off the mark. Turvold recollects, sends it to Williams. Williams, shot from the point, gets through, blocker save. Now Williams, neutral ice breakout. Holds on, 1 minute left on the power play. Back to Steinke. Back through the legs, shot there from Schmidt. .241 left in the second period. We'll remind you that after this period, we will have a resurface, so that'll give us about a 12-minute intermission. Mann, Turvold, Schmidt, Williams, Steinke. Mann circles, lots of room in the slot. Slap shot coming, scooped high. 1970 style slapper from Ethan Mann. Williams goes for Michigan, second time today. Williams back to Steinke. Penalty time is over. Owatonna feeding the man out of the box. Steinke will come back to defend. Nice stick there from Steinke. Chip behind the net. Centering pass, loose puck in the slot. Back out to the Owatonna point. That one stays in. Williams playing it off the back of the goal to himself, and he'll go for a skate. Williams lost the puck and pushed his man over. That'll earn him 2 minutes in the box. Minute 14 left in the second period. Wildcats will go on the kill. Defensive zone draw. MacKenzie plays it off the wall and chips it to himself. We've got a 2-on-1. MacKenzie and Henrickson. MacKenzie, Henrickson. Henrickson's shot goes wide. May have been tipped. Henrickson now playing shorthanded. MacKenzie chasing into the near side corner, wins the puck race. MacKenzie leaves it for Henrickson. Henrickson behind the net. Moving it over to Vobel on the far wall. Vobel cycling it back. Wildcats off to a good start on this penalty kill. Out to Eilertson. Throws it towards the net. Henrickson tried to get a tip on it, just goes wide. 30 seconds left in the period. Vobel with the check. He's going to get called. Likely for roughing. These refs, at very least, have been consistent. They do not like those hands getting high up in the air. Okay, they're calling it a cross check. So big test for your Wildcats. Two of their captains, Vobel and Williams, in the box here with 20 seconds left in the second period. Number 77 feeds the near side wall. Shot, tip, rebound, it's in. Owatonna making quick work of the 5-on-3 man advantage. Schwartz got the first tip. It just gets knocked in. 9 seconds left now. Wildcats still on the penalty kill for another minute 44. Vobel remains in the box. Shot, pad save, picked up by Levine. And after 7 goals, you almost need to say it's a good time for an intermission. We'll take a pause, be back with you with some clean ice here in about 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us here from Champlain, Minnesota. Third period coming at you. Wildcats up by a score of 7-1. Wildcats starting this third period on the penalty kill. Andrew Vobel serving another minute 30 of his minor penalty. Owatonna got on the board late in this second period when they had a 5-on-3 man advantage. This third period will be running time, with there being a 6-goal differential between the two. And we did some math out there in the lobby in between periods, and we're able to confirm that goals against is the first tiebreaker, because at the moment there are 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 teams with 2 ties in pool play. You're never going to find a closer pool play tournament than this one has been. Now, being that there is no semifinal game to this tournament, the championship game is going to come down to a second, third, or maybe even a 4th level tiebreaker. Head-to-head is the first tiebreaker. Well, everybody's tying one another, so that's not going to matter. Second tiebreaker is goals allowed. Not goals differential, but goals allowed. Meaning that with the Wildcats having surrendered 5 goals currently in this tournament, they are tied for fewest goals allowed amongst tied teams. Next layer of tiebreaker is goals for. So, Wildcats and their 7 goals here this morning or this afternoon. Woo! That was a big shot. Number 77. Wildcats and their 7 goals couldn't have come at a better time. Now we've got Turvold feeding Mann. Mann's backhand shot on net. Quick save, stops the clock with 12. I'm sorry, that does not stop the clock. Clock continues to run now with 12:50 left in the third period. Moral of the story being, Wildcats would be best served by not allowing any more goals here today. Forest Lake, the team with whom they're most closely tied in this scenario, will be playing one more time. Chances are, I mean, you never know, but chances are that they will not shut out the team they're playing against, which just happens to be this Owatonna team we're playing right now. You got all that, folks?
Yeah. That's all I got.
So we've got 12:08 left in the game. Skoog, MacKenzie, Henrickson, Williams, and Steinke currently on the ice. Owatonna winning into the far corner, being rung around, where Steinke chased it, but it had gone for icing. Wildcats will take all the icings they can eat. Running time, certainly their friend. MacKenzie on the draw. Backs out to Steinke. Steinke throws it towards the net. It's tipped to the far corner where Henrickson will go after it. Bouncing puck. Knocked in by Skoog. Owatonna. Fighting there with Steinke. Now MacKenzie comes up with a loose puck. MacKenzie and Skoog. Skoog turns it over near the red line. And the puck sent in. Just gets past Schwartz's stick. He doesn't like that. Now 77. Restner for Owatonna. Crosses the line. Onto his forehand. Watch out. Tipped up into the rafters. Nice stop there from Steinke. That's the one stick you do not want to have the puck right now. This puck is dropped. We will have approximately 9 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. Lots and lots of hockey being played by these 11 skaters this weekend. Now we've got Turvold. He's got Schmidt in the slot. Turvold shoots, hits the crossbar. Turvold went all pass in terms of what he was showing, and then just ripped one short side. Right off the joint of the crossbar and the post. 9:10 left. Schmidt, Mann, Turvold, Vobel, Eilertson. Vobel, shot, hit a couple people as it went through. End up behind the net. Number 77 for Owatonna. Skates up. Dances through one and just poked away by Eilertson. Timely poke check from number 18. Now Vobel puts it off the wall and goes into the far corner. Nice effort there from number 87, Andrew Vobel, second-year captain for the Wildcats. And a nice pick there from Turvold. Owatonna is looking for a change, and they are going to make it. Now Vobel sends it far up ice looking for Turvold. Turvold sends it across where MacKenzie will pick it up off the far wall. MacKenzie leaving it back to Steinke. Steinke throws it towards the net. It hit a stick and bounces through. Skoog holds the line. Steinke now. Steinke had bobbled it. Wisely reverses his play. 7:40 remaining in the third. Now Steinke. Shot goes wide. Levine picking up a loose puck behind the net and rims it around. Looking for Henrickson. Out to the Owatonna point. Cross-ice attempt fanned on by the Owatonna player, and then that comes out in neutral ice. MacKenzie picks one away. He's on a breakaway. MacKenzie tries to go back door, just can't get the handle on the far side. That one hit the official. Steinke still battling, puts it through, hit a skate on its way in. Now we have Owatonna making a change. Levine lets it bank off of his skate. He settles it down with under 7 minutes to play in the period. Henrickson jumps the boards. Mann and Schmidt on the ice. Skoog leaving it for Levine. Levine absorbs a hit. Mann. Now Schmidt holds the line. Schmidt, his shot on net, held on to by the Owatonna goaltender. 6:18 ticking away. Right about now is when we'd generally be letting you know when our next game is going to be. The truth is, we're not entirely sure. It all really depends on the outcome of this game and the outcome of a couple games later this afternoon. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel. We'll try to have any subsequent championship or third place games, have those links up and ready for you as fast as we can this evening. But again, Wildcats still in need of some things to go their way in order for that to happen. Now a 2-on-1, Turvold and Mann. Turns into a 2-on-2, Turvold with the far corner. Out to Williams. Williams to Vobel. Vobel's one time goes just wide. Wildcats starting to look a little sluggish. Bouncing puck ends up behind the net. Williams. Onto his forehand. Into the far corner. Tried to reverse it, hits the back of the net. Owatonna takes over. Owatonna off the glass now. Will it go for icing? No, it's bouncing. It'll go in towards the net. Schwark leaving it for Vobel. Vobel tried to get it out and does. Now MacKenzie, 1-on-2. He's got Henrickson on the far side. MacKenzie feeds Williams high in the slot. Williams back to Eilertson. 4:22 left in the game. One-timer from Henrickson just wide. Henrickson goes in hard to the wall. Williams makes a stop. Now Eilertson, his shot on goal. Quick save. Eilertson, back to Henrickson, finds MacKenzie in the far corner. Back out to Eilertson at the point. Eilertson walks, feeds MacKenzie. MacKenzie crosses the slot. Toe drags once. MacKenzie onto his forehand. Puts it across. Skoog, he shoots, he scores! Skoog with his second of the game, picking up a pass from MacKenzie, and we've got it at 8-1. There's MacKenzie holding on, finding Skoog back door, and finds him. Eight to 1 now. Skoog's second of the game. Now MacKenzie, leaving it back in the corner for Levine. Levine doubles back. Nice stop there from Eilertson. He'll chase it into his near corner. Out to Skoog. Skoog able to clear the zone. Owatonna will need to regroup. Sent on net. Nice blocker save there from Schwark. Can't be too careful. Now MacKenzie, he's pulling up. He's got a 2-on-1. Him and Skoog. MacKenzie. Shot, blocker save, rebound just off the mark for Skoog. Speed from Owatonna, cutting to the middle. Save! No, that one's in the net. He got him 5-hole. The Wildcats will officially need some help. There's the player cutting in towards the slot. Thought Schwark had it there for a second. Get a good look at it here from the corner. Player driving to the middle. Just got Schwark 5-hole. So it remains a running time, of which there is 1 minute left in the game. Wildcats will be waiting on bated breath to see what sort of goals are allowed this evening as pool play concludes here at the Rebel Classic Tournament. Now here's Mann, 1-on-1. Mann to the middle, onto his backhand side. Mann, backhand shot and a save. Nice stop there from your Owatonna goaltender. 25 seconds left running away. We'll likely have ourselves about 15 seconds of play once the puck is dropped. Vobel chipping it around. And Owatonna jumps on top of it, and that will do it. 8-2, your final score from Champlain Park Ice Forum in Champlain Park, Minnesota. Pleasure to bring you all these goals here today. 8-2, your final score. Max Henrickson having himself a day. He had a goal, his first of the season this morning, and then a goal and an assist, maybe even more this afternoon. So like we said, stay tuned for news as to the conclusion of this tournament. Again, we're not entirely sure if it's going to be a third place game or a championship game or no game at all tomorrow. Tiebreakers will decide. So for my camerawoman, Christina Eilertson, I'm Brett MacKenzie. We'll see you next time.